Welcome to Cup Chat with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service. Today, join our Birding with Extension team members as they discuss the upcoming year. Hope you enjoy.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Cup Chat with Birding with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service, and Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year, everybody. Oh yeah, because I missed last week, so this is the first time I've seen everyone in the new year.
Yes, this is our New Year's Cup Chat. I have my Birding with Extension shirt on this morning. Oh, wrong side.
Wrong
Birding
side.
with Extension. So I'm just excited. It's just a new. So last week we did bird banding, and we usually kick off our new year with like Happy New Year, what's new in the new year kind of stuff. So I guess, did y'all set New Year's resolutions?
I never do, because I always, like, by the end of January, they're gone.
Rainey, are you a New Year's resolution?
Not really, just continuing on from last year.
What was your New Year's resolution last year? To be a better birder?
Sure, why not?
Oh, come on. What was your deal this year?
Just always boring work related, time management, whatnot.
So productivity type things.
Yes. Always.
Gotcha. Well, I can understand that. I used to make productivity type things, and what I find hard to do, and probably not all can relate to, but Rainey can, is the new year starts a new season for me as a county extension agent where I'm at stock shows. So making any type of New Year's resolution on the cusp of this super busy time where I'm like home not at all from January to March is like how nothing lasts because you can't, right? Okay, even if I'm gonna eat health, I mean, I can eat healthy, but I still have to eat out every day.
Right.
So it's just kind of this up and down toss of my New Year's resolutions.
But you've done a pretty good job about eating healthy the past couple of years. You do a pretty good job. You do better than I would ever do.
I try, because if I didn't, as much as I eat out, I would look like a bush tit, all fluffed up and hunkered down.
I like your mug this morning. I don't know if I've seen that one. Is that a new mug?
The new one, new mug, new year. So I got this in England when I visited my sister, and it's all the breeds of sheep.
Oh.
So different breeds of sheep, and you need to bring something home from the places you go, and so China is, I guess, a thing in England, and so I got this little China mug. So
see, I like to collect mugs when I go places, which drives my husband crazy, but I don't know, there's something about a nice little mug, a cool mug, that just makes me happy.
Well, let's talk about birding in the new year.
Yes.
So let's dive in, and we will have to say, kind of be honest, we did not have our annual December planning meeting for the following year, which we need to do, because that's always a wonderful idea. So Liz, I'm gonna let you take it away real quick while I put in the comments all the things that I'm supposed to put in the comments every morning. So let's talk about birding with Extension in 2024. Let's kind of run down our programs and kind of hit that let's get rolling. Okay?
Yeah, so
pick one and let's talk about it.
I was gonna say, so I mean, obviously
wait.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I forgot.
Go ahead.
I think we should start with the thing that's on a card.
On a card?
I'm gonna have to spell it out like children so they don't hear me. They're laughing at home. The thing that's on a card that we sponsored, that everybody can participate in, whether they come to us or not.
Oh, with TPWD.
Yeah, I think you start there.
Okay. So this year, we have partnered with TPWD. They are doing something brand new this year, right? This is the very first year that we're doing it. And it's called Bird Bingo. I think it's just Bird Bingo. I don't think it's Texas Bird Bingo. I think it's just Bird Bingo. And what they're doing is, so across the state of Texas, you can participate in this Bird Bingo, and you sign up, and they send you a Bird Bingo card, and you can actually, I think they have it broken up by ecoregion as well as, so for us, ours is like a birding with extension Bird Bingo card. So for birding the border, you can purchase a bingo card, and on this card has different birds across it. If you see the bird, you mark it off. And then, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, you get bird bingo. Is that, did I explain that right? Does that sound?
You're right. And so if you complete bird bingo, I think you're entered in to win
yes.
bird experience with the Texas Parks and Wildlife state ornithologist.
Yes.
And I'm trying to find the website for it, but I can't. So be watching out for that information as we come through. As we start off the year, we're going to be excited to share that via social media and get that released for y'all. And so we are sponsoring the state card. So it should really help for all of our birders that are anywhere in Texas, or if any of you are visiting Texas to bird. We're excited about that.
Yes, I know. I completely forgot about that, and I'm actually working on that as we speak. So, thanks for remembering that one.
I remembered that one. So we've got bird bingo in 2024, partnered with Texas Parks and Wildlife. Super excited to see that.
And it does go the entire year. So I believe I don't know if it started officially. If not, it'll be starting soon.
We will make sure our social media is blasted with bird bingo information. Keep an eye out for that.
Yes.
So then next we have Birding the Border, which is our really first big event. And so all of you who are tuning on live are the first people to hear about this.
Yes, because we teased this like 2 weeks ago, I guess, 2 or 3 weeks ago. We teased this and we decided to make y'all wait for the new year.
Yes. And so we're going to kind of make you wait if you haven't already registered, but it's okay. Well, we promise fair shake to everybody. So we have 2 new sites for Birding the Border this year. We're super excited about. So we have the South unit called the Dan A. Hughes State Natural Area, which is part of the Devils River State Natural Area. It's not open to the public. We've gotten a sneak peek to go scouting. Never been heavily birded before, guys. Y'all are going to want to put this on your list. Excited about getting to get out there. You know, I really hope with some of our Birding the Border spots, you know, especially like that one, is we get that rarity moment like they did recently in Rio Grande, because Del Rio and Valverde County is such an underbirded area that we can maybe have that effect where we get that increase in birding and we really get to see what's out there. So super excited about that. Then we've got the new one that we have not announced at all.
Yes, because y'all went out and did a pre-scout at the Dan A. Hughes unit. So if you're on our Facebook page, you probably went out and did that. But this one I'm very excited about. We didn't think it was going to happen.
We didn't. That's why it wasn't even open on registration, guys. But it's so special. We are changing registration to open it up.
And if you've already registered, you will get first if you decide that this is the trip you want to go on, you will get first dibs over everybody else. We do want to say that to people who have registered and you're like, well, I didn't know. In all fairness, we didn't know either. So y'all will get first dibsies. But anyway, without further ado, Emily, what is our new trip?
Our new trip, I'm so excited, led by local guide Brandon Nooner, and I don't know his official title, but he's the USDA Fish and Wildlife something or another, where he works on the BASH program on Laughlin Air Force Base, which is where he finds most of his birds, which makes him the #1 e-birder in the Valverde County and helps him compile his big year. We are getting to go behind the gate at Laughlin Air Force Base to bird at all of Brandon's honey holes. I'm excited. Guys, do y'all know how difficult it is to get the public on an Air Force base? Just want to point that out.
Yes.
This will be the first, it could be the only, because the way the Air Force works is every couple of years on base, there's a new wing commander. And so which is the top guy at the base. And the wing commander had to give us his blessing. And if we don't get the wing commander's blessing in the future, because it's a different guy, we could never, ever go back. So not trying to toy with anybody's emotions, but it could be the first. It is the first. It could be the only. We hope not, but it could be that we get this opportunity. So we are going to allow 10 people. 10 people get to go bird with Brandon at all of his honey holes on Laughlin Air Force Base, which has never, ever been publicly birded before.
Yes.
So
no, and Brandon's seen some pretty awesome birds, and I can't remember how many birds he's seen. He has quite an extensive list.
I am thinking if I can find his eBird. Oh, look, top eBirders, Brandon Nooner, 294 species. Wow. Okay. I am going to, I'm trying to figure out how to figure this out here. Sometimes I get lost on eBird.
You're trying to share it to,
well, yeah, I was trying to. Anyways, Liz is going to get the website updated. She's going to be linking some of Brandon's eBirds to the website. Super excited about that. Guys, Birding the Border is going to be awesome. We have a new photography guide, Katie Hoskins. Go look at her pictures. They're gorgeous.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of all the things I'm excited about. Rainey, you can just jump in at any time and tell everybody what you're excited about. So Katie Hawkins is going to be doing our Birding with Extension dinner, keynote speaker. And so excited to have her. Oh, Barbara just got on. She's really going to be upset that she's going to have to miss this year.
Oh, we haven't told Barbara yet.
We didn't tell her because she
Sorry,
can't
Barbara.
Sorry. But since you just got on and if you missed it, we're going to get to go birding on the base. So please keep the comments nice in the comments there, Barbara. I'm so sorry. It did say she was upset. So excited about that. We've got, what else do we got going on? So, Katie Hoskins, I'm super excited about this, and y'all can all just say, Emily, you're a nerd. It's not really that big of a deal, but I'm excited. So she is going to be our keynote speaker at the Birding with Extension dinner, and she is going to be talking about ranching is for the birds. And so I'm excited about this, and we called and had a good conversation. One of my passions is agriculture, and obviously how we've combined our private lands with bringing all of the birders out to our public working lands, and birders to private lands that are usually working in agriculture in some of our ranches, like the Zuberbeeler Ranch, all of our working ranches and public ranch. Anyway, McKenna, we've got they've got what?
I was gonna say the Dobbs Run Ranch was
Dobbs Run, the Duck Pond, all of these private lands that are working, especially when we look at how we combine, how our agricultural producers are managing and ranching, and our conservation efforts that have to go in both ways. And so I'm not saying like every industry or everything, there's not a bad apple that gives agriculture a bad name, but lots of times there's a misconception that we're not managing holistically for the whole picture. And so I'm excited. Katie Hoskins is going to do her presentation. It's called Ranching is for the Birds. And so I love the title. She wanted to make sure it was okay. I thought it was great. So she's going to talk about how they manage their ranch with a bird-friendly mind without sacrificing. And I don't know how much she's going to go into it. We talked about a lot of ag parts, but she'll probably stick to birding. Without sacrificing efficiency and profitability as an agricultural producers. Because here's the deal: as an agricultural producer, you've got me on my soapbox. You're gonna have
I was going to say, do we need
as
to get
an
you
agricultural
off your
producer? I can't take a hit financially if I want to keep managing my property. So there's this fine balance of how am I still profitable and manage my property all at the same time. And it's expensive, guys. I'm sure everybody knows how expensive the cost of land is. You know, just to have someone, open the brush up so we can have more grass growth. That's expensive. I mean, I'm telling y'all, we talk about rotational grazing to keep our grasslands up. Somebody quoted me a fence for $5,000 that's less, that I can walk very simply. And $5,000 to most people is not a lot of money. But for me as a single young lady homeowner under the age of 50, it's a little pricey on a fence just for a one-time purchase. So there's a lot of things that landowners and ranchers are doing to keep both in mind, and she's going to talk about that balance. And so I'm excited.
Well, and
So
this is a passion thing for her because her daughter works for the Audubon Society. So
yes.
this is very much a passion project for her and her family as well. So we're very excited for this. I know Emily is extremely excited.
I've been looking for years for this.
Yes, and we finally found it. Not that far from home either, oddly enough.
No, so excited to hear her. Go ahead, keep going.
But I was gonna say, we have a new exciting location for Birding the Border. Our home base, I guess you could say.
What happened to my light?
What happened? It just dimmed all of a sudden. Maybe it'll come back.
Okay, keep going.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about our new location.
Me too.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is. I got to see it.
It's going to be absolutely fantastic. But other than that, it's going to be a great year. I know it's going to be a great year.
And I know it's going to be a great year. My challenge for Birding the Border is we have seen lots of great birds as Birding with Extension. Our eBird list is quite extensive for birding one time a year in Valverde County. We have a great list. Last year, we added 2 new birds to Birding with Extension's list. Montezuma quail and the least bittern. And, I just hope that we can add at least one more new bird to our list.
I think that would be it's going to be challenging, but I think that would be a very reasonable goal to have.
Well, and I think we've gotten a lot of differences. We're pushing back a week. So maybe it changes our migration a little bit. But their birds will be there. But I would like to see, we've got such that variety of habitats going on. And I'm just hopeful that we can seal the deal and find somebody who decided to stop by.
Right. And we have 2 new locations. So you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Never know.
We don't. So, but registration is partly getting full, everybody. Those numbers, we're going to start. I don't know if y'all know this yet, Liz and Rainey, but we're going to start a countdown with Birding with Extension post that shows how many spots are left every day and how many days we have left to Birding with Extension. So we're going to start that. And by we, I mean one of us at some point.
Okay.
So it'll keep y'all up to date, but guys, y'all are not going to want to miss it. It's going to be great. Great educational programs planned for the afternoons. We have all of our we've got birds, bats, and owls. That one is almost full.
I think we have two
spots left.
1 or 2 spots left for that. I know our photography track, we have 1 spot left, I believe.
We've got beginner track. We've got some room on the beginner track. We will be talking with our new beginner guide on Cup Chats shortly. Excited to have a new guide. What else do we got? The fort is almost full. Brian, I don't know remember if Brian's doing that one or not, but the fort's just such a gem, closed to the public. We're excited to be able to get onto Fort Clark once again and partner with them to bird. I think that hits the highlights of Birding with Extension. Oh, we've got our welcome social. We've got Rainey has got some great vendors who are going to be coming. If anyone's interested in a sponsorship, let us know. We're excited. Can't wait for Birding the Border 2024. So let's jump to summer. Okay, Rio Diablo Birding Camp.
Rio Diablo Birding Camp. Yep.
We're excited about that. So Rio Diablo Birding Camp, Liz, do you have the dates?
I believe
Katie is even watching.
Katie.
I hope I sold it well enough of what you're talking about and my nerdiness for the moment. I'm so excited. Go for it. What was I saying? Oh, Rio Yellow Birding Camp, the dates.
So I believe, does June 11th through the 17th. I believe
I'm gonna just go with that. You're gonna just tell me at this point.
That's what I have on my calendar. It's June 11th through the 17th. We will be opening registration for that here within the next month, I believe is what we decided on.
Yep.
So within the next month, and we will post on our Facebook page, all of our social media platforms, that registration is open. I know there's a couple people that I will reach out to privately to let them know, because I know they've reached out saying that they have somebody that's interested. As always, if you are wanting to help cover the costs to lower registration, because as we've said in the past, this is the goal of this is to make this an affordable camp for youth. A lot of the other camps run about $2,000. Not everyone is able to afford that, so we keep it at $1,000. And then we do offer this year, I believe we're sitting at two for sure.
Two.
I want to say 2 or 3 at this point, 2 for sure. Scholarships that we are going to be able to offer. 2 $500 scholarships that we are going to be able to offer. Some very lucky participants this year. So if you can make a donation again to help make another $500 scholarship, it is always much appreciated. But yeah, this year going to be another great year. Pick everyone up in San Antonio, drive them all the way out to West Texas, and then
turn around and come back.
It is a very long week. It is exhausting for us and the students, but they always enjoy themselves. We always enjoy looking back. We always enjoyed ourselves, but in the moment you're like, I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. But yeah, so that's gonna be great.
Yeah,
we were still working on some of the final planning on that, but overall I don't think our schedule is going to change a whole lot.
So hopefully website will be up within a month. So if you know a young birder, get that. Be watching out for social watch online. Hopefully get that back. Okay.
It must be high school age students.
Oh, that's true.
So
awesome. Next thing in summer, because it's too hot to do anything else. I know we can't really think about that with the cold weather coming, which I'm not really looking forward to. But because in August it's too hot to do anything else in Texas, we're excited to bring back our week-long virtual birding seminar that helps support Rio Diablo and supports everything that we do. And we will be doing Raptor Week.
I'm super excited about this. I'm very, very excited.
So Raptor Week coming at you mid-August. We will release those dates shortly and soon. Sneeze.
Banana.
So watch out for those. We're excited to see Raptor Week full come to fruition. Keep your date. Keep that mid-August. As always, those will be recorded and posted for those who register. It's going to be a great time in August. Next fall, we got to get through the year. We have 6 minutes to get through the year. Next fall, Rainy, what's happening next fall?
Another Learn to Bird.
And Learn to Bird.
In the Northeast Texas region.
Mm-hmm.
So we are branching out. You think we're crazy. We do too. We've always kind of stuck kind of around this home base of Uvalde and then traveled out to trade shows and stuff. So we are excited to take Learn to Bird north and east area. So we are going to be coming more towards that Dallas-Fort Worth region and area. We're excited to partner with a new county up there and provide a closer opportunity for the portion of the state. So we're excited of growing and expanding. Bear with us, always when we do something new, it's a little bit different, but excited to see how that shakes out moving up north. So I don't know that I'm ready to move, but all of our stuff is down here. So we'll need a U-Haul to get it all there.
Mm-hmm.
So Stay up to date. Rainey is going to be working on those Learn to Bird dates and locations. And we're excited to see that come to fruition, to move and have a program a little bit further north and east in the state. I'm excited about that one.
Yes, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I had a train of thought and I lost it. So
well,
it's early.
We'll also have a awesome fall virtual seminar. We are working on a spring virtual seminar, guys. I just will let y'all know, with Birding the Border growing and changing so much this year, we may or may not officially launch our spring virtual seminar. We will keep everyone updated. If we do it, it will be in March. March is just one of those times of year for all of us that don't work really great, just because we have other parts of our job. We don't just do birding. And so one day we do need to maybe do like where Liz takes over social for a week, and y'all see all the different things Liz does as in her role as small acreage specialist, and all the things that Rainey does as a ag and natural resource agent in Real County, and all the things that I get to do as a 4-H and youth development agent. So y'all just maybe watch our social. That would be fun for y'all to kind of see some of the other things that we get to do. So we're working on spring, but we will for sure have a summer, and we will for sure have a fall virtual birding seminar.
Yes.
Excited for those. And then we have cup chats all year long, almost every Wednesday, guys. Remember, we try to commit to as many Wednesdays as possible, but it will for sure be almost every Wednesday. And then recordings are always on YouTube the following, or that Friday. So live on Wednesdays, recordings go up on YouTube's on Friday morning at 8 a.m. for those who can't tune in live. What do we have coming up, Liz, on our schedule next week? I know we have one next week.
We have Katie next week. Katie.
Oh, great. More time for me to nerd out about her being an ag and our speaker. Unfortunately, I can't be here, right? I don't know.
Yes, well, yes, yeah. Nope, you won't be here. Yeah.
I may have to pop in just to say hello and nerd out just a little bit with Katie. But super excited that Katie will be on. So she's going to be talking about her photography, her visions as a guide, things that she's excited about for Birding the Border. Her topic, a little sneak preview, probably better than what I did today, about her keynote speech at the Birding with Extension dinner. I'm excited. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, what else we got coming up? I know we have some good ones coming up already scheduled.
We'll have our beginner birder guide coming up as well. Stephanie Bilodeau. Those are our only two guides that we have set up right now. I'm kind of excited about this one. We are going to be having somebody come on, a wildlife rehabilitator come on and talk about what to do.
I didn't hear any of that.
Uh-oh. Do I need
Say it
to
again?
repeat? Oh, so I'm very excited. So we're going to be having a wildlife rehabilitator come on.
Oh, I got you.
To talk to us about what happens if you, because we know the internet, they say, well, you shouldn't touch a baby bird, touch them, like, so we're just going to hear directly from the source of what you need to do if you find a baby bird, if you find an injured adult bird, what you need to do. So I'm very excited about that one. We're going to have, I know Brent Ortega is going to come back on, and he's going to talk about the breeding bird survey in the summer. He talked about the Christmas bird count, and I think we had him on in December, Southern November, December. So he's going to come back on. I know I'm going to get, we're going to do Hawk ID with Bob from the Gulf Coast Bird Observatory. I'm blanking on the other ones.
But we got lots of greatness.
We got lots coming up. Yes.
So tune in up. We're excited. Tune in with us when you can on Wednesdays at 7:30. Rainey, you got anything else for the year?
I mean, I could ask you my question of the year, but
I think that's a great way to end.
All right. So again, question of the year, where is the favorite location to go birding?
Liz, you go first.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you don't know? You don't have your answer?
I mean, okay, like locally, like Cook Slough is a great one. There's not a whole lot of places around U Valley, so Cook Slough is a great one. I also very much just enjoy birding when I'm in a deer blind. I know that's really redneck probably. But there's something about you're sitting in a blind and they just come so close and you get really, really good looks. They're normally nothing super crazy, but I mean, you're sitting in a blind or in a tree stand and you get a cardinal that just like is like, oh gosh, like right here in front of you, and it's just they're staring at you and you're staring right back at them. So
That's a good one. All right. So my favorite place to bird is Dobbs Run Ranch. So it's one of our places on our Birding the Border. They have actively managed habitat, especially for golden cheek warblers. When they have brought in people for brush control, they really are very specific to leave that old world cedar. They do a phenomenal job. And part of the reason it's maybe my favorite is because you get to ride around on ATVs and mules. And so you go down this huge ranch, and there's kind of a river on one side, and it's kind of encased by these canyon-ish things. And so you're driving out and awesome looks and just a diversity of habitat from kind of more shrubby, brushy up on top, and then down into some canyons, and then some lush oak moss. And then you also have the old world cedar. So super interesting habitat to just kind of dive into. We've seen such a diversity of birds, and the landowners there, the Smiths, are just absolutely wonderful to host us every year and host when we want to go out and scout. So that's probably one of my favorite, and it does have the bonus of being one of the only places at Birding the Border that we have seen a Montezuma quail. Mm-hmm. And I'm really thinking that those are really going to be one of those favorite birds for me, just because of the up close experience that we got at Rio Diablo birding camp. So anyways, that's one of my favorites. Okay, Rainey, question of the year. Where's your favorite birding spot?
So locally, has been my backyard. I've got a great little park system in my neighborhood, and along the river has some great trails, and seen some pretty interesting things as a beginner birder myself. And then I guess to, other part of it being one of our Birding the Border sites was, like Emily, Dobbs Run Ranch. That was definitely one of the highlights for me to see while I was there last year.
Sorry to steal that one. Yes, and usually the golden cheek warbler, if that's what you're coming for, cooperates perfectly at Dobbs.
He does.
As long as, I don't know if it's the same one. I say it's the exact same one, and he always stays in the exact same set of trees, and I appreciate it greatly. So, and he always loves to see us. So I'm really appreciative of all the work they've done on their ranch. But anyways, it's 8 o'clock, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are excited. We will see you back next week with our photography guide, Katie Hoskins. She can talk about her photography, being a speaker at Birding the Border, what she's excited about being a guide, blah, 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 fill in the blanks. We'll talk it all with her, and have a happy Wednesday, guys. Bye.